This lesson will describe where telex reports come from and describe the different types of telex reports. Telex reports are sent directly from each fishing vessel under the responsibility of the vessel captain. These days, telex reports are usually provided by email. Telex reports provide the Fisheries Compliance section in member countries with near real-time positional information, so that when a vessel has been sighted in zone, it must have previously transmitted a telex report. Otherwise, it has committed a violation of its fishing licence. Telex reports provide the Fisheries Compliance section with a means of planning their surveillance activities. For example, a weekly telex report map shows where clusters of vessels exist, which facilitates the planning of where to send surveillance craft. Telex reports also provide a means of verifying logsheet data. For example, receipt of a telex report indicates that a vessel has been active, and therefore a log sheet should be expected at some stage in the future. It is strongly recommended that telex reports should be a requirement under the vessel's licence to fish. The types of telex reports that can be included in a fishing licence are as follows. Completion report usually only applies to those vessels where the licence is per trip. The report indicates zone entry or non-entry and usually contains a summary of the catch on board. A completion number is allocated within Toughman. No operations. Reports the date of and reason for non-operation. Port departure. Reports the port of departure and catch on board. Port entry. Reports the port of entry and the catch on board. Notification of intention to offload in port within 24 hours. Indicates arrival date, transshipment date, port and catch to be offloaded. Offloading in port. Indicates notification date, estimated transshipment date and catch to be offloaded. Resumption of operations. Reports date of resumption of activities. Weekly position report. Reports position and catch since the last report. Zone departure. Reports position and catch on board. And finally, zone entry. Reports position and catch on board. Not all of the telex reports described are required under a licence. The most common report is the weekly position report, which reports on the current location and the catch on board. Catch recorded on telex reports will vary between countries. Your copy of Toughman will let you know what they are. See the text above the catch boxes. That concludes this lesson.